Good morning. It is 10 minutes to 7. I'm about to collect my gym reward for the day and then get ready to go to Seattle. 23 Pokemon assigned. That's the nice thing about living in a small town, I guess. That brings me up to 840 coins. And I will be buying incubators because I intend to do a lot of walking today. I'm not going to spend all my money though, because maybe there's going to be some kind of Stardust or XP thing or something where I'd be better off hatching eggs. So always hold off just in case. So here's my eggs. I'm saving my 10k eggs for my mass evolve session. It's 7:56 and I'm about to begin my first leg on my trip to Seattle. I'm going to take 2 buses to get to the Bremerton Ferry Terminal from Shelton, and I'm about to get on my first bus. And I'll try to hit as many Pokestops as I can before I get to the ferry terminal so I can stock up for the ferry. Okay, on my way. The bus is moving. I'm gonna grab a few Pokestops. I've made it to Belfair. That's where I change buses. It's actually the same bus, but the driver takes a break, you get back on the bus and go to Bremerton. There's a red gym here. Probably don't have time to take it out, but it's worth a try. Should have really picked a team instead of letting the computer do it, but I know I don't have a lot of time here today. So. It's a beast. Really should have brought some Jolteons in here. One down. That's a little more like it. Okay, time for the next leg of my trip. Bremerton. Made it to Bremerton, headed for the ferry. My grandparents met on that ferry, and we threw both of their ashes off of it. That's the Carlys 2. place holds a lot of memories for me. Passenger-only ferry that my grandparents met on one side, and over here on the other side of the ferry is the Bremerton shipyard. And I was born there. So I'm gonna position myself right about here. Got my coffee. Set this down. Oh, hatched an egg. I'm gonna use my Go Plus and catch all the Pokemon between here and Seattle. It's great fun. All kinds of different types spawn here. Got a Nindaran. Yeehaw. Here we go. Leaving Bremerton. Teddy Ursa. Go Plus missed it. Pulling into Seattle on the ferry. And just look at all those Pokestops. Yay! Gonna catch them all today.
Fast, you have to walk as fast as you possibly can and get anywhere.
Watch out, Seattle, here I come. I got a pocket full of change to hand out to panhandlers. It's a lot of homelessness, a lot of poverty, a lot of desperation. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I've decided I'm going to head up to Capitol Hill and go to Kyle Anderson Park and see what kind of nest it is. This is the transition between downtown and Capitol Hill. About to walk under I-5. It's a nice dry place to get my camera out. So I'm just walking along, Go Plus and everything, not even really looking. I mean, once in a while I glance at the nearby, and there's never really anything of any interest. So it's about 5 blocks up to Kyle Anderson Park from here. I've made it to Cal Anderson Nest, and I'm pretty sure this is, or Cal Anderson Nest. I made it to Cal Anderson Park, and it's looking like this is going to be in a Rema raid nest. Oh well, can't win them all. Yeah, 2 Rema raids, plus one I just caught or didn't catch, depending on what the Go Plus did. Oh, cool swine. I guess I'll grab it since it's an evolved Pokemon. It's time for my 5K eggs to hatch, which means I've already made half of my goal of 5 kilometers today. Here we go. Ponyta. Trash. Tangela. I'm gonna have so many Tangela candies by the time the generation with the Tangela evolution comes out. I think it's Gen 4. Vine Whip Solar Beam. Nice. I'll use that for prestiging gyms. There might be one more after this. Another jellyfish. I guess you can never have enough jellyfish. So praise it. It's a wonder. Defense. Impressed. Not that great. I think this is the last one. I'm still at Cal Anderson. Psyduck. Trash. Just love how many 10K eggs I'm getting lately. I hope they're all filled with Flaffies, not Flaffies, Mareeps. All Mareeps, all day, every day. That's what I'm headed down James Street. Got another egg hatching. Tadpole. Popped into my alma mater, Seattle Central Community College, to use the facilities. Boy, did I get jostled around and bashed into. It's like, wow, have some respect for your elders, people. I graduated from this place in 1989. That was a long time ago. Signs everywhere saying it's about to turn 50 or just turn 50. How come everything is turning 50 this year? My entire world is turning 50 this year. Alright, I'm gonna walk on over to First Hill and then from there down to the International District and get myself some takoyaki. Yum. Going back under I-5 now. So much desperation and homelessness in this town. I can get so much XP. Max Revive, nice. Wandering around in Seattle. I'm pretty certain that if I lived in Seattle, I'd be level 40 by now. Just from walking around, hitting Pokestops, hatching eggs. I've made it to the International District and it's takoyaki time. It's funny the way these tuna flakes move. My food is alive! I like to go to Taco Kayuban. It's in the same building as the Wajimaya. There's a gym nearby. There's a Pokestop actually at the restaurant, but my avatar wanders around in here so much I can't always reach it. Which is actually a good thing because there's 3 nearby Pokestops and I can always reach one of them. Sometimes the gym too. So, time for lunch, and man, am I hungry. It's about 1 o'clock and all I've had today is an orange and a tomato and I've walked 8 kilometers now, at least. I was amazed to find that this is a level 8 gym. Normally it changes hands continuously. I'm going to attribute it to the Blissey effect. I'm all done with my lunch, and I just hatched a Bulbasaur. So Gen 1 starters still come from eggs, but Gen 2 starters don't come from eggs at all. So now I'm gonna walk up to the How Market, back up on the other side of the freeway, and get my month's supply of Vina Cafe. Oh man, that's a nice looking hat. Looks nice and warm. I want it. Cool. Lots of Pokestops on the way up to this store. It's always a fun walk. Got my month's supply of Vina Cafe. Put it in my pack. And now I will head back down towards the ferry and the waterfront, and I'll play Pokemon on the waterfront until it's time for my ferry to come. This is the How How Market. They got the best price of all for Vina Cafe. These things are gonna burst. Yep, without the Go Plus or an umbrella, Pokemoning in Seattle would be impossible today. So far I haven't caught anything exciting, unfortunately. But I'm hatching eggs anyway. Got a few starters, so someday I'll be able to complete my collection of starters, I guess. Still headed towards the ferry terminal. This is Pioneer Square. I hung out for a bit at a Starbucks that has 3 Pokestops in front of it. And lured one of them. Just trying to get out of the rain for a little bit. I didn't even hang out till my lure ended though. Lures seem kind of worthless to me. I mean, 1 Pokemon every 5 minutes, that's not worth sitting around waiting for when you can walk and get so many more and hatch eggs at the same time. Heading back to Bremerton. And then after I get to Bremerton, I've got a long bus ride to get back home. This is the evening commuter boat, so I'll get a little bit busier than the one I took here. Might not be able to find a seat. I have 146 Pokeballs for the trip home. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff spawning in Seattle. I've had that happen before. So I ended up collecting a lot of Pokeballs. Even though I was Go Plusing all day, I should have really run out of them. Instead, I got more. But that's okay, I'll probably use at least 75 of them on the ferry now. Arriving back in Bremerton. And this little white bus here is the one that's gonna take me home. Back where I started. Okay, after a very long day, I'm back home. I earned 62,000 experience points in Seattle, and I walked 16 kilometers today. So, pretty good day in Seattle, although I get more XP than that just doing one Lucky Egg Mass Evolve. But I've got to get the Pokemon to do the Mass Evolve with, and I definitely got that in Seattle today. Lots of new Pokemon. Everything that's scrolling by is new. The last thing I caught before I went to Seattle was a Larvitar that I hatched, which I still haven't made it down to yet. Notice everything's got a blue behind it. That's because it's all recent catches. There we go. Larvitar I hatched last night. So everything from here up I got in Seattle today. And I've already transferred a few things. I guess my most interesting catch of the day, and it wasn't really that interesting of the day, honestly, but my most interesting catch of the day, I guess, would be this Bayleaf. I Go Plussed it. It's really low, but I Go Plussed it. That's kind of cool. So that was my day in Seattle. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.